afternoon. Dr. Google, dollar Amazon. Now, Dr. Google and dollar Amazon are worth thousands to you. Maybe even more than that. Dr. Google and dollar Amazon are huge. They permeate every aspect of our life and may provide us many more benefits than we are aware of. I imagine few of us are taking full advantage of Dr. Google and dollar Amazon. I remember the first time I was really impressed with a Google search. I arrived on the campus of a private Catholic school, and the headmaster, who was a priest, came out to greet me personally. And we were carrying on a conversation. And I think somehow it turned to Benjamin Franklin. And the question came up, and I said, I really don't know the answer to that. And he said, not to worry. And he reached into his robes, pulled out a cell phone, typed into Google search, and gave me the answer. How cool is that? Now that was a long time ago. That must have been one of the first Google searches ever. I call it Dr. Google because it's especially helpful to me with my health issues. I ask a question. Do I have to go to the emergency room if I have a sore throat or whatever? And Dr. Google will tell me. So Dr. Google is a medical doctor who can tell you anything about health. May or may not be exactly right, but he knows a lot more than, than you or I, for sure. But Dr. Google also has a PhD in everything. So you can ask Dr. Google history questions. You can ask Dr. Google encyclopedia questions. I bought the Encyclopedia Britannica when I was 23 years old for about $1,300, as I recall, which would be like $15,000 now on the pitiful little income I had at that time. Dr. Google can answer all those questions in the Encyclopedia Britannica and all other encyclopedias. Dr. Google knows everything. Do you wonder how housewives raised their children back in the 1950s? They didn't have Dr. Google. So they couldn't say, is cigarette smoking bad for you? Will it harm your health? Apparently nobody ever knew that back in 1950, 55 or so, because everybody smoked. But now we just ask the question, will smoking harm my health? Yes, it will. I'm sure that's what Dr. Google will say. And who knows, he might even tell you how many years off your lifespan you will lose if you smoke. So it's up to you. What do you want to know? Anything. Never forget that Dr. Google is right there looking over your shoulder, available at any minute to answer any question you might have. So what about dollar Amazon? Amazon has gotten so big in America that it probably qualifies for a government agency, because I have no doubt it's bigger than the Postal Service. And absolutely vital to our economy. Anything that you want to buy, your heart's desire, you can go to Amazon, and Amazon will have it cheaper, most likely, than you can get it if you get in your car and drive to the neighborhood hardware store. How many times have I found that to be the case? Now I gotta crank up my car, I gotta drive 5 miles there, 5 miles back, stand in line, deal with all these people carrying germs and disease and no telling what. When all I have to do is buy it on Amazon. Try to find a helpful attendant in your Walmart store that can tell you about a specific product. Go to Amazon and you get 5,000 reviews of the thing that you're thinking about buying, and they will even tell you the most popular item that people are buying. Amazon is so huge and amazing, it's spooky and scary to me. But I'm just one of the many people who pay their $119 a year for Amazon Prime, get 2-day shipping, sometimes one. Sometimes it takes a couple of days longer, and if I don't like it for any reason whatsoever, you're going back. And never does Amazon question your intelligence when you send the item back. You take it back to Walmart, and you may have to go through the 5th degree for them to accept your return. They may ask this question, that question. No, sorry, doesn't qualify. Do you have your receipt? Amazon, it's gone. Bye. I just don't like it. Don't like the color of it. Nah, it's not what I want. I decided to get something else. It's gone. And I really don't understand how Amazon can ship things for free there and back. As far as I can tell, Amazon gets free shipping and free use of U.S. Postal Service. It seems they will take anything back. It's gone, no problem. Free shipping, free return, no sweat. And the item itself doesn't cost you very much. Now you explain that to me. Amazon is amazing, it's wonderful. They tell me I saved $10,000 last year buying things on Amazon. How can that be? Plus, they give you 5% off or back if you use their credit card. Wow. I don't know how to do it. So we got Dr. Google working for us. Anything that we want to buy, our heart's desire, we've got dollar Amazon to look to. If we need a social life of any kind, we can connect with social Facebook don't actually need real people. We can just use the folks on on Facebook. I do. There are so many groups you can just drop right in and they say, hey, how you doing? Come over here and watch this video. Look what so-and-so is doing today. I don't know if these people are actually real people or not. You don't know for sure that I'm a real person. I may just be a Hollywood actor over there in Hollywood. They put me on a YouTube channel and we just rake in the bucks. And I'm not even a real person. Okay, what's left? We got Dr. Google for every question you want to answer. $1 Amazon for anything you want to buy. We got social Facebook so that we don't actually require real people in our lives. We can just use these people who may or may not be real people on Facebook. And there's one other I cannot forget. If you didn't have the opportunity to go to college, or if you want to get an advanced degree in something, or if you just want to become really smart in one or two things, or if you want to learn anything whatsoever, we have Mr. YouTube. Mr. YouTube is almost as smart as Dr. Google. But the difference with Mr. YouTube is he will take you as far as you want to go. Dr. Google will answer questions forever and ever and ever, but Mr. YouTube will allow you to see videos on every single topic that was ever imagined or ever will be imagined. You can be entertained, you can be educated, you can learn musical instruments, you can learn all the subjects that you didn't pay attention to when you were in school. I would say YouTube is equivalent to like 50 high-class universities that you would have to pay. You'd have to pay $50,000 a year to attend. You'd have to go to a great deal of trouble. You would have to, again, associate with all these infected people that are carrying germs from who knows where to whom knows who. But YouTube, once again, means that we don't actually have to deal with too many people. We can enjoy their presence online. We can learn everything they know. There's a term called pick your brain. Well, you can pick the brains of the smart people or the people like me who knows a little about something and nothing about others. But what I know is valuable. I know that Mr. YouTube, social Facebook, Dr. Google, and $1 Amazon are worth